Hey everybody, my name is April and this is the Nerdy Mom. Welcome to my channel. So today's video is a low spin DIY and it is going to be recycling paper towel and toilet paper tubes. So I kind of got this idea because first of all, 2020, like the thing I associate kind of secondly with 2020 is toilet paper. We all know why. But yeah, so I just thought we all have it. We all could use a reason to reuse it and recycle. So why not make a really cute advent calendar? So before we jump into this DIY, please like and subscribe, join our family. We will be doing much more holiday content for Vlogmas. But yeah, let's jump on into the DIY. Here I've just collected some paper towel and toilet tissue rolls that I've been collecting over the last few weeks, and some tissue paper from the Dollar Tree. I'll also show you ribbon, but I ended up using twine instead because I lost the ribbon while making this, and you will need some tape. Hey, so I'm getting ready to stuff these toilet paper rolls, and I thought I'd turn the camera around and just kind of discuss what I have to stuff the toilet paper rolls with. First of all, I grabbed like an 8-pack of Christmas stamps from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's a great option to kind of buy little gifts like this that aren't candy if you don't really want to stuff it with candy. Full disclosure, we do have like a little chocolate advent calendar for Emma too, but this is more like a little surprise here and there for her. I bought this Jack and pumpkin necklace on Shein for like $1.50. It may have been $1, but around Halloween time, I ordered this and I thought I'd stuff it in tubes. Also ordered her 3-pack face mask to put in tubes. We tend to lose her face masks a lot. She tends to lose them a lot, so I just grabbed another little pack. And I think that's like right now a great option to kind of stuff in toilet paper rolls. Funny because you'd have a lot of toilet paper rolls after this year and you need a face mask. But anyways, I found these Welch's fruit snacks and they are Christmas theme and they come 5 in a box, and this box was $1 at Walmart. My mom gave me these at the end of the year last year, or beginning of this year, at some point. I think she got on a half price sale or something, but it's Mickey and Minnie like suckers, and they come with extra suckers in them, and they don't expire until next year, so I'm going to put those in a tube. I've picked up some blind bags from Dollar Tree, and I have 3 onwards, and funny thing is you can kind of, like, there's a little window in the back and you can kind of see who you get. But I'm not going to tell her that because I wouldn't want to ruin the surprise for her. Also grabbed like a Toy Story blind bag from Dollar Tree a few months ago. And then I grabbed these little blind bags. They're My Little Ponies, but they're like a kind of tube shape, so I can just wrap that up with tissue paper itself and not stuff it into a toilet paper roll. So yeah, that is some of the stuff that I picked up for the toilet paper rolls. Now I'm going to start stuffing them. First, I'm going to start stuffing the Mickey and Minnie sucker holders and putting some suckers, well, 2 suckers in another tube and 1 sucker with the sucker holder. Now I'm going to start stuffing these really cute onward blind bags into a toilet paper tube as well. Here I'm just rolling up the face mask, and then I will place them in another tube. Now just stuffing, well, opening the box first, but then stuffing the gummies the Christmas gummies into another tube. Here I'm opening the Dollar Tree Christmas stamps, and I will place one in a tube or two depending on how many tubes I have left over. So I decided just to kind of keep it with like the classic Christmas colors of red and green. So here I'm just kind of going through and picking just red and green. Now I am just cutting the tissue paper in half. That way I can use less tissue paper for more rolls. Now to start wrapping the toilet paper tubes to make them look like little candies. First, you will put the toilet paper roll at the end of the tissue paper. Put a little piece of tape on the tissue paper and tape it onto the roll. Now you'll just roll up the toilet paper tube like a burrito or a sushi or an egg roll. Whatever kind of food you kind of roll up, you'll just roll it up like that and continue until you're at the end of the tissue paper. Once you get at the end of the tissue paper, you'll need another piece of tape to secure it onto the rest. As you can see here, I have pre-cut several pieces of twine, well, more than several, but lots of twine, so I wouldn't have to do like every tube cut 2 pieces of twine. Moving on, you'll take the end piece of the tissue paper and kind of twist it around so it will make more of a candy form at the end of the toilet paper tube. And then you will just tie the twine onto the tissue paper to secure it, and it's a little decorative too. Then you will just do the same thing on the other side of the it's now candy tube. Tie it and then move on to the next one. I did this 24 times, making 24 little candy tubes. So we're just going to skip me wrapping all the candy tubes and then go straight to the decorating. So my daughter is very, very into the Grinch, and will probably have her room decorated with Grinch things. So I thought for her little candy toilet paper tube advent calendar that I'm doing, I would do Grinch paper. Here I am just measuring out how much paper I'm going to need for each tube, and then I will pre-cut the paper for each tube before applying. Here you see me counting out the squares on the back of the wrapping paper, so I'll know how much to cut on that wrapping paper. But I'm showing you here that there's no squares on this wrapping paper, but what can you do? I definitely prefer the wrapping paper with squares. I like a straight line, what can I say? But I'm just working with what I got, and yeah, pre-cutting some more squares, or rectangles really. When you are done pre-cutting, you are just going to do the same thing as you did with the tissue paper, just not with as much. And you will put one piece of tape on the end of the wrapping paper, roll it, and then secure it with another piece of tape. Shout out to my Roku remote on the desk. I do watch a lot of YouTube crafting videos while I'm crafting myself. So here I'm just showing you that I have decorated some tubes and left some tubes blank. And now I'm going to use foam mounting tape from the Dollar Tree to mount them onto my daughter's door frame. Here I'm showing you that I put one piece of foam tape onto the back to mount it onto the wall, but after several fell, I suggest you use 2 or 3, especially on the heavier tubes if you are mounting onto the wall. Another choice is just to kind of throw it in a bucket where they're all numbered and you just find the number every day. I would probably definitely do that next year instead of mounting them. Here I do use a couple pieces of foam tape, and honestly it's probably one of the only ones that did not fall off the pole. And here I just want to stop and say Max is absolutely my favorite Grinch character. He's just so wholesome and sweet, and I love him. So this is it put all the way up on her door frame. The unicorn crossing sign on her door will be turned into like a Grinchy sign, and I will have a DIY later for that one. So that is it for this DIY. As you saw, I used some Grinch wrapping paper to decorate the little candy toilet paper tubes, and we kind of did that because Emma loves the Grinch. Yeah. Is that your favorite Christmas movie?
I have more than one favorite.
Oh. Well, she loves the Grinch. She's always been a big fan. And so I decided to do just like a little Grinch theme in her room this year. And so I thought I would make the tubes to match it. She cannot wait to open her little candy advent calendar. Do you have any idea what's in them?
No.
No. I didn't let her know what I was putting in there to keep it kind of a surprise, but yeah, she gets to open a little surprise every day, and she's been
until it's Christmas.
Until it's Christmas, so she's super excited about it, and I can't wait to see her reaction. But thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoy, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye. Can you wave?